How'd you change the world, buddy?
I am Gilbert de Moutier, Marquis de Lafayette, and they call me the hero of two worlds.
That's great and really hard to fit on a business card. What did you do?
I was born to noble parents in France, heard about this great revolution in America to create equality between men, so at 19 years old, I crossed the ocean to fight.
How'd it go?
It was, as you'd say, rough start. Very first battle, bam, shot. But I walked it off, organized a retreat with my fellow men, and then went and fought in another battle. And this time, I wasn't shot. That's right, I was improving.
You walked off a musket? That's like 80 caliber. Even the small ones were like 69 caliber.
Ha, nice.
Nice. Anyway, what next?
Okay, so this really nice man named George Washington. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, we've literally all heard of him.
Perfect. He adopted me as sort of a surrogate son. He never had children of his own. And then I left.
You fled?
No, Washington was so nice to me, I figured he could use some more men and a navy. So I went back to France and got some.
You asked nicely and got an army and a navy?
I am very persuasive.
Well, too bad you weren't there for the end of the war.
It's true. I didn't just see the final battle of Yorktown. I commanded it, led the troops and all. There were actually more French than Americans there at the time, which, to be fair, it had been a long 5 years and we showed up to the war a little late, which you guys seemed to make a habit of during both world wars.
Sorry about that. Also, you commanded a successful revolution in your late teens, early 20s. Cool. I need to do more.
Then I went back to my country and we also had a revolution, but ours was a bit more intense, to say the least. People were losing their heads. Not so to speak, just in reality. But I always stayed moderate and consistent to my values of dignity and freedom for all. I was pro-women's rights, anti-slavery, and I refused to execute those that I did not agree with, which was very out of character for some of the French at the time.
How'd it go when the pro-execution people disagreed with you?
Not well. We fled to Austria, and then they put me in prison because they didn't want the revolutionaries to attack them for hosting me. You know, Europe, lots of family drama.
What happened next?
I then went home and continued to guide in a measured way. And in 1824, I toured America, my farewell address to my former comrades. I spread unity and love to a divided country and reminded them that we had fought for equality for all. My portrait still hangs in the House of Representatives, watching the nation I helped create.
Wow. One more question. Why don't you sound French?
You can't do a French accent.
Ah, oui.